Now, I might not be the smartest and the sharpest tool in the toolbox. I might not be the most useful screwdriver in the tool shed. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I got some issues, bruh. Like I got some issues. I'm gonna need somebody to try to explain some of this stuff to me because there's a lot of things that I'm looking at that is not making any sense. Can somebody help me out, please? All right, here you go. One, why, how, in what world does it make sense? Hold on, Slaughter trying to come in. Slaughter, you help me out, bro. Like I'm an idiot, okay? Clearly, I'm an idiot. In what world is Tari Eason supposed to have 7 more shot attempts than Jalen Green in the half? In what world does that make any sense? In what world is it cool to use the explanation of I don't even know what the explanation was to not start Jabari, but at the same time you want to bring all the size you have off the bench and have Shingun and Adams and freaking and Jabari on the court at the same time and play zone. And what is the ideal? Like, what is the thinking behind this? It's not making any sense. Another thing that ain't making any sense. Why we got Jabari, Jeff Green, and Steven Adams on the court at the same time with who the hell with whoever the other two was. Again, there's three guys who come off the bench in your front court now, and your starting lineup is doing what it's doing, and you getting off to these slow starts. And then you got to be in position where you got to quote unquote get creative and think outside the box and start hiding players and playing zone defense because you want to hide certain guys. And then let me tell you what really gets me. You want to play zone, right? You play the double big lineup, hell, triple big lineup, really, and you play zone, right? And you know for sure. And this is the lineup. Matter of fact, let me tell you what the lineup is. It's Shingun, it's Adams. It's what is it? Is it
Shingun, Adams,
it's Tari. It's Tari. No, I'm talking about the one that just closed the half. It was Adams, Shingun, Tari, Dylan, and Amin. So, and then you sit there and you run the stupid zone defense, right? Okay, cool. So you don't have any foresight in your mind to think, if we're ever forced into the half court, they're gonna run zone on us too, and we have no way to do anything with that because none of these guys can shoot. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, Ime is just he coaching desperate. Like, it's like he doesn't understand. Like, bro, this fix is very easy. One of them dudes in the starting lineup, not named Jalen or Shingun, one of them dudes need to go sit their ass down, bro. Like, seriously. And Amin Thompson is included in that. Like, one of them dudes got to sit their ass down because as good as a man has been as a starter, he's starting to really wane down now. He ain't looking as good as he was at first because the scouting report got updated and they realized, we got 2 dudes in their starting lineup that we can kind of guard the same. We can both wall up the paint the same. We can wall up the paint when Man Thompson coming in the lane. We can wall up the paint when Alper Shingun coming down the lane. Easy defense. And then you got tunnel vision Dylan, who think he Kobe Bryant sometimes. He know if he get the ball and other guys are getting doubled, all right, cool. I'm finna get in my Kobe bag. This is a Canadian bean right here. We finna go one-on-one with whoever the hell on their damn team, and we're going to jack up a stupid shot, and it ain't going to go in. And knowing Ime Udoka is not going to bench me. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, am I crazy? Am I stupid? Am I tripping? You help me out here, bro. I might be a little dumb. Please tell me. I want to be dumb. I don't want to believe that somebody who's been in the NBA since before, well, I don't know, what was I, middle school, high school, when Ime Udoka was playing for the Spurs, he didn't forgot more about basketball than I will ever know in my entire life. I refuse to believe that I'm smarter than him in these situations. I refuse to believe it. Like, can you help me out, bro? Like, what's happening? Tell me. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, bro. You go ahead, bro.
Well, I think there's 2 things. The first thing is, and this is why I was always like, look, the wins and losses were never important to me because it's more important to figure out how all these guys are going to play together. building that cohesion. So, like, all right, for instance, your idea with the men, right? Like you're saying, you inserted him to the starting lineup. Well, now we have this issue where Amin and Şengün are struggling to play together, right? That's the foundation of
because they have overlapping weaknesses
of Amin, right? Well, they're gonna have to figure it out at some point, or they're not. So I don't mind figuring that out now. I mean, they're gonna have to figure out how to play together, right? They're two of our three best players.
All right, cool. Dylan, sit your ass down and go to the bench. I don't care if you're a veteran or not.
So, and then, but the other thing is that Ime cares so much about winning that he is doing desperate things to win instead of coaching the guys to be better.
How much he really care about winning? How much does he really care about winning with that starting lineup? No, and this is for everybody. All of the numbers nuts. All of the numbers nuts was telling me all my whole life about on, off, and net rating and all of this and that. Okay, look at that starting lineup compared to the one that we started the season with. Y'all still want to go with that same starting lineup, right? Huh? Where y'all at? Did y'all die? Like, what happened? They was real loud for a whole hot second. And now they quiet.
I do think it's a bit misleading, though, because I think that if you had that same starting lineup play now, after playing the way that they did for 40 or 50 games unsustainably, they would also still be bad.
They'd be a negative 5 point something. Hold on. I ain't going to guess. We're going to pull up the raw numbers right now because the swing on that the swing is so bad that I cannot, there's no way I'm going to imagine in my head that they would be this bad. They'd probably take a step back, but this is bad, bro. Hold on. All right, cool. The normal starting lineup, the net difference. All right, all right. The normal starting lineup that we started the season with. We are better by 5.4 points. This new starting lineup that we want to run out here, and this is with Fred, by the way. The one with Fred and Amin Thompson both starting. Minus 13. Are you going to justify that somehow, some way? Minus 13. Is today Friday or Thursday? It's tomorrow Friday. Tomorrow is going to be worse than 13. Well, no, tomorrow's still going to be 13 because Fred ain't going to be back yet. But still, hold on. Matter of fact, what was the starting lineup tonight? Amin, Jalen, Tari, Dylan, and Şengün, right? Let me find that one. Hold on. Let me find that. Okay, here you go. That one, okay, that starting lineup is actually plus 6.5. However, it wasn't this game. Like, I don't then and also that's not even really just their starting lineup. That's just a 5-man lineup data. Like, let me clarify that. That's just the lineup data. This is not wins and losses if they start or whatever. That's just the lineup data. But still, my point still stands. You got Dylan and Tari in the game at the same time. What is that? They have an overlapping weakness, tunnel vision. And then you got Amin.
You can get around that to an extent, but I mean, I think the issue is more defensively with Amin and Dylan, in my opinion, or what Dylan doesn't give you whenever he's not guarding the best player on the other team. Now tonight it's a little different with Zion, right? I would say Dylan probably is our best matchup for Zion. You'd agree with that?
Although Tari is doing a bang-up job, I'll give him that tonight.
Yeah, they're walling off.
If you watch, you can tell that Ime doesn't really trust Dylan as much this season as he did a season ago. You can tell defensively. You can tell. So if you're really feeling that way, why don't you put somebody else in that you know you have more, faith in to go out there and get the job done and not hijack possessions on the other end? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? All right, you want to get guys, if you really want to get guys some playing time, right? All right. Why is Cam Whitmore not in this game, in a game where we're struggling to actually get points up on the board? What's up? We played Jeff Green. All right, cool. Hold on. Let me look at the minutes distribution right quick.
I think
Steven Adams had already played 10 minutes. He's already redlining already.
Yeah, like why aren't we using Jabari at the 5? I honestly don't mind Jabari at the 3. Like, but I don't want another center as the 4. I want in a hypothetical world, we got like Kevin Durant. I wouldn't mind playing Durant and Jabari together with Şengün. Like, okay, Jabari's gonna have to learn to play some 3 probably, but like, I don't want Steven Adams and Şengün playing together. Like, it's cute for like 2 minutes.
For stretches, I understand it, but if you're gonna have them two playing together along with Amen Thompson at the same time, you better pray to God that you get on a fast break every possession, because that half court gonna look nasty, ugly, and disturbing.
Yeah,
which is what we've been seeing. Like, they're scoring off a fast break. You can't depend. Fast break points. The thing about fast break points is they're not dependable, because you're banking on creating a turnover or the other team not getting back on defense. Those are the things you're banking on, things you cannot control. That's my problem with being one of the best fast break teams in the NBA. And then we don't even lean into our athleticism and play a little bit faster in the half court. Like, you can play fast in the half court, they just don't do it. Like, you see what New Orleans out there doing? We should be doing the same thing. But the problem is, and then see, they also have overlapping weaknesses too with Zion and Messi, because neither one of them are really threats outside the paint, but they nullify that by getting up and down the court. And Zion usually is the one running the offense and bringing the ball up the court anyway, and being like a point forward anyway, being like
that's the difference.
That is the difference.
Handle it from the perimeter.
Right. And a way that we can kind of get away with it is if we ran more dribble handoffs with Alperen Şengün. Like, almost every time we run a dribble handoff with the guy, we get a bucket. But Ime in this communist offense, because he want to appease Dylan Brooks. No, let's let Dylan Brooks go cook. All right, bro. All right, bro.
I saw Dylan bring it up and
too much
and freaking wave everyone off and try to go one-on-one, and I lost it. I was like, what are you doing?
He doing all that with 0 assists.
Oh my god.
Like, come on, man. If you want to be the man, be the man. Like, you're gonna have to do some more than just hijack a possession and try to do your best Kobe impression that you're not good at. Like, come on, bro. Just play your game. See, this is why guys like PJ Tucker were so valuable with the Rockets back when we had Harden.
They just played the role.
Because we always had that one guy in the offense that we knew when he got the ball, we knew he wasn't going to hijack the possession. He was going to move the ball. He was a ball mover. He was a connective piece. Who can we say is a connective piece on our starting lineup right now? If anything, we have a piece that's a disconnector. We have a disconnecting piece. That's a problem. That's another reason why I've been banging the drum about Jabari needing to start, because he plays that role. He's not a guy out there hijacking possessions. He's going to move the ball if he don't have something clean. Like, there'd be times where he might even have an open shot and he'll pass it up to get somebody else a better shot.
Yeah.
Dylan, nah, he got one guy on him. He open.
I mean, a positive tonight.
I'm sorry.
I have Şengün's passing.
Yeah,
he's been a lot quicker with his decisions. I know he's missed some people, but he has found a lot of open shooters tonight.
I can live with him missing people if he's more decisive in his movements. I can live with that.
He's not going to be perfect.
Yeah,
but I have that. Jalen just needs to be aggressive. He's doing his best James Harden impression where he's like, oh, I'm just gonna lollygag through the half and
he's
whatever. It's no, you need to go out and take it, bro.
He's allowing them to force him to the baseline, and then they're cutting off the baseline. And then
he doesn't know how to dictate action.
He doesn't. He
needs to learn how to do that.
And that's what's holding him back, honestly. That's what's holding him back. He don't know how to manipulate the defense. He know how to go get a bucket and he'll go make a basic read. That's cool. But to get to that next level, you got to learn how to control the other team. You know what I'm saying? You got to make the other team make a bad decision. He's not good at that. And I don't know if he'll ever be good at that, which is fine. But if we're going to play like that, we need to get a point guard who can do that and is also not limited to only being able to play in a pick and roll.
Right. Big ask.
Yeah. No, it ain't. We're not asking too much. I'm not even asking a lot. I really ain't. I don't think I am, at least. This is crazy. Look like they're about to tip off this. I said tip off. They're about to get to this third quarter. Bro, I don't act like this. I don't overreact to nothing. But this right here is starting to annoy me, bro. This is annoying. Like,
and a lot of lazy plays too.
Yes, on defense, like, bro, Grand Theft Alvarado is waiting to see who you gonna pass the ball to and pick their pocket. You know it.
Yep.
So why not run any kind of decoy play? Okay, if you Jalen, this is an Ime thing. If you Ime, you run decoy, you run Jalen or a man as a decoy, wherever Jose Alvarado is going, the other guy, Jalen or a man, you go the other way and you get the rock. We're not passing over to Alvarado's side. We're gonna treat him like Dion in the 90s. We're gonna treat him like Dion in the 90s, man. We're just gonna forget this side of the field because you go to that side of the field, there's gonna be points on the board for the other team.
Just lazy though, man. I mean, they just
attention to detail is not there either. Aggression is not there like that. Sure, we creating some turnovers here and there, but we can't depend on that because if the Pelicans decide to get smarter, there goes our fast break points. Like, come on now. Anyway, let's get to the second half. Hopefully, we win. I may or may not come on after the game. If we pull something out that look really crazy and I look stupid, I will come on here and I will retract some of my statements. It won't happen though, but we'll probably still win. But I'm gonna still be upset because I don't like what I saw this first half. Anyway, appreciate you, Sauter, for coming on. Appreciate you for coming on with it. We got to get another episode done of that 2-man game next week, maybe. Yeah, how you feeling, bro? You feeling a lot better, man? You feel like you can go?
Yeah. Next week I'll be back. So
all right, cool. We'll get something rocking for next week then, man. But let's get to the second half. Anybody who's still with us at this point, be with us again the next time we at it. Tell a friend, and if you don't tell a friend, we ain't friends no more. We out.